Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Well, today is going to be a little bit different episode than what you're used to seeing on my channel. So those of you guys who have been following me for the last few years know, if you're going to tune in to watch my videos, you're going to see a lot of cutting, grinding, welding, bringing back these old clapped out muscle cars and putting them back on the road where they belong. Now, a few things have happened over the last few weeks, all of them good. So first and foremost, the Charger's at paint. So that may be a surprise to a lot of you. Frankly, it's a surprise to me. I was hoping to have that car painted here before we go into winter, but to be quite honest with you guys, just running out of time. Got a lot of stuff going on, got other builds, got a lot of things moving and happening. And of course, we got the Sadie ready to take down to Tucson for the duct tape drags. And the car ran awesome. You guys can see the videos on that. But unfortunately, short of time and have other things stacking up. And so I ended up shipping the Charger off to paint. You guys will see that back on the channel here in the next few weeks. Once we get that back, I'm so excited to see it. I'm really excited to share it with you guys, so definitely stay tuned on that. You guys can see we've got a new build here, Install One, and this will be a new build series coming to the channel here in the next week or two. And it's a 1970 Plymouth Satellite that we are transforming into a Superbird. So I'm really excited about this one. You guys will see me do a whole lot of the metal work and a lot of the body work that'll then ship off to its new owner, Jeremy Williams. You can find him at Sorta Stock Mopars on YouTube. I'll drop his link below. You're definitely going to want to give him a follow so you guys can watch this video, or watch his videos and watch this build move forward after it leaves my shop. Now, we ordered a whole bunch of sheet metal for this car. I think in total like 18 to 20 pieces or so from AMD because it's going to need a lot. So basically a whole back half of the car, rockers, floors, you name it, this car is going to get it. And we're going to try to jam this thing out here in the next month or two and send this thing down to San Diego to its new home. Now, while I'm waiting on parts, I figured now would be an awesome time to update the shop. There's a lot of things that I've been wanting to do just to be better organized, to provide some better lighting, some better equipment around the shop. And yeah, today we're going to shed a whole new light on our situation going on underneath the mezzanine. So let's take a closer look. Now, a few weeks ago, I had the opportunity to go down and actually spend a weekend with the Bailey team down at Kindigit Design in Salt Lake City. Got to use all their equipment, and I tell you what, spending that weekend down there definitely inspired me quite a bit, and it made me really want to improve my metalworking skills and definitely improve my shop. Now, for starters, went ahead, I bought their kind of their chassis jig table here. As you guys can see, got that all put together. It's an absolute beast. So it's a 16 millimeter table. We can get all sorts of fixture clamps and all those kinds of things, and we can do a lot of really new, really cool stuff. And what I may end up doing is actually adding kind of a separate playlist on the channel with kind of more DIY kind of metalworking things, and maybe just call it Metal Shop or something like that. But to kind of show you guys how to tip flanges, how to dimple die, how to bead roll, how to do all that stuff, because we have a lot of really cool equipment that's coming here to the shop. Now, you guys will notice we got our ceiling painted black here, got it all trimmed out, built a compressor room in the back because, well, a few things. Number one, I hate a loud compressor in my ear as I'm trying to work, but also just having the oil up in the air can definitely create a lot of issues as you're doing body work, because believe it or not, even just having it running in the background, you'll find it in your paint. And now, as you'll notice, I have this really great workspace and a lot of cool new tools that are in here now and also coming here in the next few days. But the biggest thing is I can't see a damn thing underneath this mezzanine, and that is because the lighting got pulled out of there, and we are gonna add some really cool new lights. Now, for quite some time, I've really wanted to do like that hexagon grid looking lighting. I think it looks really good in showrooms. I think it looks great for overall shop lighting. But for me, I wanted it specifically in the metal shop. I think it's going to add a really good look to my space. Now, that sent me kind of on a wild goose chase because I knew for sure that I'd have to drywall and finish and trim out my space. And after that was all done, I went out and looked for a lighting supplier. And there's a whole lot of different companies out there with a lot of different options. A lot of them look the same. But for me, there was one company that kind of stood out. The advertising was great. I think the photos on the website look great. And also the reviews are really, really good. And that company is called Hyperlite. And I'm going to throw their link down below as well as with a discount code to hopefully get you guys a little bit better deal if you're looking to add the same shop lighting to your space. But reached out to them, super cool guys, told them the size of the space that I had, what I was looking to do, and what do you know, 2 days later, I get the Hyperlite kit set up, sent here for my shop. Now this is a 14-foot by 8-foot light grid, which is going to fill like the entire space underneath my mezzanine, and it should add a ton of light, and it should look really, really cool. So today we're gonna do some unboxing, a full install, and then take a moment to actually admire what these lights look like after they're fully installed. So without further ado, let's go ahead, we'll tear into the box here and see what we're working with. Now looking at all the contents, we've got a few bags of these Y connectors here, so you guys can see this is what the actual lights themselves plug into when you're setting up the grid. We've got the box full of all these individual LED light sections. So this looks like it's going to be an absolute cinch to put together. All we do is simply click these in place and throw an anchor in. There's actually a little mount hole right there for all the individual pieces to be held up with. So really easy, really straightforward. So let's get these instructions out and we'll start hanging the grid. Let's plug her in and cross my fingers that it works. Oh boy. Holy shit! Oh my God! Holy moly.
That is so bright.
It's stupid bright. My goodness, you guys, I cannot stop smiling. This is so stupid bright in here. It's going to be awesome, and it's going to be really, really good for making some good content for you guys. The only issue I had initially, I'm bad at measurements, I guess, so we got some filler work to do, some touch up on that very first one, but overall, it turned out really good. I think start to finish, maybe 45 minutes, maybe. You know, and the kit pretty much just all kind of plugs in together, and then you do really have some good flexibility with the cord. So all that it is one of these three-way connectors like that you actually just plug the cord into. So essentially you can have it plugged in anywhere you want. I ended up putting a little socket right here we'll go ahead and tuck that cord up. But we've got a TV that'll go on this wall. We've got a whole bunch more other equipment that's going around in here. And now that the lights are bright, damn it, I'm gonna have to paint. Makes the walls look bad. But super, super happy. Alrighty guys, well, if you want your shop to look this bright, definitely go out and check out Hyperlite. They've got a great Instagram page as well as a website with all the different options that they offer. Like I said, this is the 8x14 foot kit. It is absolutely perfect to my space. Nice and symmetrical between the walls and the cabinets. The front trim, the back trim, it all worked out absolutely perfect, and I couldn't be happier. I guess the only thing I'm upset about is that now the rest of my shop looks like crap. I guess I'm gonna have to do out there too. It's a good problem to have, but man, this looks good. I'm probably gonna be out here smiling looking at it all night. But at least we can get some work done out here. So with that, the next episode, we're gonna get back to work on the cars. We've got to get to work here on the Superbird build, and I might even have a couple other surprises in store here in the next few months. So with that, guys, take care. I'll see y'all again real soon.